Good morning, student. Myself Hansa, your science teacher, and today we will cover the topic sublimation and the effect of pressure on the state of matter. As we know, we already discussed about the state of matter. State of matter can change by changing the temperature. Yes, solid change into liquid when supply heat mean increasing the temperature, and this state of matter liquid can change into gas by increasing the temperature, but by reducing the temperature we can change the state of matter. Means gas change into liquid and liquid can change into solid by reducing the temperature. Mean by increasing or by decreasing the temperature we can change the state of matter. Means solid change into liquid and liquid change into gas by increasing the temperature, and gas change into liquid and liquid change into solid by decreasing the temperature. Can we change the solid directly into gaseous state or vice versa? Here is vice versa, means gas is directly changed into solid. Take one activity. Take ammonium chloride in pottery crust and put in china dish, and over china dish we place a inverted funnel over the china dish in which ammonium chloride is kept, and that funnel is plugged with the cotton. There is no passage of gas will take place from this end, and this china dish in which the ammonium chloride is kept heat with the help of burner से उसको heat दी. Then what happened? We observe after some time this ammonium chloride get evaporate and change into gaseous state, and in this region we get gaseous form of ammonium chloride. Gaseous form of ammonium chloride, if it will condense, then it will be collected at the surface of the funnel in solid form. It means this ammonium chloride which was in solid state that directly converted into gas, not convert into the liquid without changing into the liquid. This process, this change is known as sublimation. So it means sublimation is the change of the state which state? Solid directly change into gas without change into the liquid. Means solid directly change into gas without change into the liquid. This process is known as sublimation. इस process को यहाँ से लेके, if the process is like this, यहाँ से यहाँ तक, it means this process or its vice versa. If the solid is directly changed into gas without change into liquid is known as sublimation. An example of this sublimation are camphor and ammonium chloride and naphthalene ball. These are the example which show the change of solid directly into gas without changing into the liquid. And now what happened to the state of change of matter when we exert pressure? अगर pressure apply करेंगे तो what will happen? Take a cylinder, एक cylinder लिया like this, and here is piston and some gaseous particle are there, and this will be gaseous particle. There is some region, and now These are the three states. What are the effect on the state of matter when we increase the pressure? Take a cylinder and this piston, and inside this, in this region, the state of matter is gaseous state, and the particle of this matter are very far from each other. When we compress it, mean apply pressure, and you know the pressure, force per unit area, means which force exerted on a particular area. On that area there is some pressure. When we apply exert pressure, then the particle will come close to each other. Why they will come close to each other? Because when we apply the pressure, the region will be less, due to which the particle close to each other and the density will increase, and the force of attraction between the particle of matter will increase. And again, when this particle will come close to each other, and then again in third state, when we exert the more pressure, then again the particle of matter is very come close to each other. And why they come close to each other? Because the space is very less, region is very less, area is very less, but the volume or the quantity of the particle of matter is same, due to which for the reducing in area, when we increase the pressure, then the particle come close to each other, and then the state is automatically changed. It means this gaseous state can converted into liquid state, and this is generally be used in LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Means by increasing the pressure, we can liquefy the gas, or by increasing pressure or reducing temperature. जब प्रेशर बढ़ाएंगे तो टेम्परेचर क्या होना चाहिए, रिड्यूस होना चाहिए. तो दिस गैस कैन बी लिक्विफाइड. इन दिस वे वी कैन लिक्विफाई द गैस को लिक्विफाई कर सकते हैं. गैस कैन बी लिक्विड फॉर्म by increasing pressure and reducing temperature. प्रेशर को बढ़ाएंगे, टेम्परेचर को घटाएंगे, then the gas can converted into liquid form, which we are generally use LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. It means second thing. And the solid, the carbon dioxide, means carbon dioxide is also in gaseous state. Carbon dioxide is in gaseous state, which exists at an atmospheric pressure of 1 atmosphere, atm. एक एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर पर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एग्जिस्ट इन गैसेस स्टेट, मींस एट ए लो प्रेशर पर. कम प्रेशर, दाब कम है, प्रेशर कम है, तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एग्जिस्ट इन गैसेस स्टेट. व्हेन वी इंक्रीज द pressure, that carbon dioxide will exist in solid state. If the carbon dioxide exists at a high pressure, and that state will be in solid form, and that solid carbon dioxide is known as dry ice. It means solid carbon dioxide which is known as dry ice. When carbon dioxide will be in form of solid, that solid carbon dioxide is known as dry ice, and this dry ice, which is solid carbon dioxide, store at a high pressure. It means carbon dioxide can store at a high pressure. That state will be in solid, and that solid state of carbon dioxide is known as dry ice. And this dry ice is directly changed into gaseous state by reducing the pressure, and that pressure should be of 1 atmospheric. That pressure should be of 1 atmospheric, means solid directly change into liquid to gas without changing to the liquid. That solid carbon dioxide, dry ice, change into gaseous state. This state change is known as sublimation. Mean dry ice is also show the change of sublimation, means sublimation process it can show. And now which we have done. This is your flow chart is going to be. Sometime it was asked A B C D लिखा जाता है. And now you tell me the answer. When the solid change into liquid, the process to change solid change into liquid. Solid को liquid में change करने के process को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Fusion, melting. Melting में temperature बढ़ेगा, temperature घटेगा. Temperature will increase to change solid into liquid. A is the fusion. Why? Because solid is changed into liquid. When change of liquid into solid, जब liquid change होगा solid में, the process to change liquid into solid, this is B, and B is known as either freezing or solidification. It means solidification is the process to change the state of liquid into solid is known as solidification. And now liquid change into gas, the process to change liquid into gas. So temperature is increased. This process is known as vaporization. This process is known as vaporization. C is the vaporization. C is vaporization. Why? Liquid change into vapor. When vapor change into liquid, vapor change into liquid, this state is known as gas into liquid, means particle condense. They come close to each other. Condensation will take place. And then if the solid directly change into gas or gas directly change into solid, this process is known as, this state, change of the state is known as sublimation. So briefly what you will say, what is A? Solid to liquid is known as fusion, and liquid to gas, C, is known as vaporization. Gas to solid is known as sublimation, and liquid to solid, solidification या freezing. Solid to gas is known as sublimation, and gas change into liquid, this is known as condensation. It means this gas change into liquid, condensation means by increasing the pressure or by reducing the temperature, we can change this state of matter. Is it clear?